Oh. You weren't going to be able to go. Okay. My name is Tegan Martine, and this is Addressing Homelessness, and these are my audience members.
Hi, my name is Antonio.
Hi, I'm Tanner.
Hi, I'm Jenilyn. Hi, I'm Chloe.
Addressing homelessness. This is just a peek of what it looks like walking around the streets of Sacramento every day. How often do you walk past someone on the streets with no place to call home? Have you ever wondered what led them to that point? Although I've always been fortunate enough to have a roof over my head, I've seen the struggles of homelessness firsthand in our city of Sacramento. Today, we're going to look at the urgent need of addressing homelessness in Sacramento by looking at the statistics and understanding the root causes and exploring actionable solutions. Let's begin by looking at the harsh reality of homelessness in Sacramento. Two things that stand out when we look at the current state of homelessness in Sacramento is the raw numbers of homeless and the human stories behind them. Crime statistics have been increasing in the city of Sacramento alone over the last few years. According to a report by the Sacramento Bee in June 2023, homelessness in Sacramento increased by over 20% in the past 2 years, with over 5,000 individuals living on the streets. Behind these numbers lie heartbreaking stories of individuals and families facing unimaginable challenges. One mother had said that her oldest daughter kept asking her, "Mom, are we ever going to get a place? Are we ever going to get an apartment?" And she just went into the bathroom and cried so hard. And she was just referring to her situation of sleeping in the car with nowhere to go and nowhere to use the bathroom except a public restroom. What has caused this issue? A large influx of crime rates in Sacramento. Numbers of homeless people have increased so much there's no longer room for them in camps, so they go to the streets. Now that we have looked at the problem, let's observe some of the more causes. There are two root causes of homelessness. Economic instability and lack of affordable housing are the core of this issue. Firstly, economic instability pushes individuals and families into homelessness. As noted by the National Alliance to End Homelessness, stagnant wages and rising living costs force many to choose between essentials like rent and food, which is a hard choice to make. Secondly, the lack of affordable housing creates an even larger issue, which leaves many with nowhere to turn to, nowhere to go, nothing like that. And according to a report by the Sacramento Housing Alliance in Sacramento, there's a severe shortage of affordable housing, with waiting lists for subsidized housing stretching years. Years are too long for many people to wait, and they're left with no choice but to become homeless since there's no other options for many of them. Like I said, the causes is income, cost of living, abuse, substance abuse, and understanding the root causes is essential for creating a solution to the issue. As we now have a grasp at the complexity of the issue, let's discuss two things we can do as an audience to address homelessness. First, I'll talk about a personal experience. So my grandfather, on my birth mom's side, wasn't always homeless. When I was younger, he lived in an apartment complex in Roseville, and he was a plumber for the apartments. And the agreement was that he wouldn't have to pay rent or anything like that, as long as he took care of everyone's plumbing. Eventually, they got new management, and the agreement changed, and he was forced to live on the street because he hadn't been making any money or paying rent or anything like that. So he became homeless, and he did have a substance abuse problem. And it was just really hard seeing someone you love not have anywhere to go and not being able to help them. So I feel very passionate about homelessness and fixing the issue. There are two key strategies that we can do to try to fix this issue. We can volunteer and petition. Volunteer work is very essential because you can volunteer at homeless shelters and help with food, clothes, anything like that helps. We should petition to make housing more affordable. That way we have more options for people who are short of money, and that way they don't have to turn to homelessness. We must prioritize expanding access to affordable housing through policies and volunteering when possible. As advocated by the Sacramento Homeless Coalition, increasing funding for affordable housing and streamlining the developmental process are essential steps. Additionally, we need to invest in comprehensive support services, including mental health care, addiction treatment, and job training programs. The success of initiatives like this demonstrates the effectiveness of support in addressing homelessness. By implementing these strategies, we can make meaningful progress to addressing homelessness in our city. In the end, we should begin to address the issue of homelessness and realize demands for our immediate attention and collective action with the entirety of our city supporting the cause. As we navigate our city streets each day, let's remember the faces of those experiencing homelessness and the urgency for our response. You may not have ever been affected, but it can happen to anyone at any given point in their lives. So let's not wait till the crisis hits closer to home. Thank you. Oh, shoot. Did I stop recording? I think I did. Okay, I did. Okay, done.
Hello.
That's
Tweet that up.
that's some quality work.
Nah, that was ass.
YouTube.
Can't even lie. That's a F.
That's
D
a
minus.
I'm gonna do your homework. Shut up. All right, I'm gonna end it.